Hey guys, I think we've taken a nice turn and we're heading in the right direction in the true crime community in discussing the case of Christopher Watts. There are a few new channels popping up who are actually presented by channel creators who want to discuss the case. They want to hear everybody's opinions. They want to learn from each other. They want to ask questions. They want to be free to discuss this case without being harassed or attacked or silenced. You know, that docudrama coming out has really spurred the interest in the case, right? And I think there was an interesting reaction to the docudrama that people weren't counting on. I think a lot of people thought that the average viewer would watch the docudrama and think that Christopher Watts was some sort of monster and that his wife was and always will be a saint. But that isn't the impression that a lot of people got from that docudrama. And more, people are asking the question, what do you think really happened the night that poor little Bella and Cece Watts were murdered? I want to tell you about a video that I just watched too on one of the channels that is known to be taking part in the attacks. The video was about the bankruptcy, and I thought it was very interesting that the channel creator made so many mistakes in the video itself. Mistakes about how much the house cost or how many years it had been since the bankruptcy was filed. But I think it's really interesting that for the first time ever, I heard in that video that Christopher Watts' wife was a human resources specialist. Well, there's another career to add to the list. You know, we were told that she made $500,000 a year when she was in her 20s. We were told she was a retired nurse. We were told she was a nurse, period. We were told she was a highly successful employee of a billion-dollar company. We were told she was a highly successful executive of a billion-dollar company. We were told that she was on a business trip the weekend before the tragedy. We were told she was so hardworking. In fact, she said herself that she did more than 90% of the women out there, or 95% of the women out there. More what? We're not sure. We're told that she was highly successful with all those MLMs she signed up for. And now we're being told she was an HR specialist. Oh, we also were told that she was working for the pediatric call center too. And I'm sure I'm forgetting a few. Just kind of when you begin to think you've heard it all, then you hear one or two more, right? Kind of like the long list of illnesses and diseases and conditions and allergies and, well, you get the idea. We're told a lot of things. Well, in that video about the bankruptcy that I just watched on that other channel, I thought it was interesting that the channel creator repeatedly stated that Christopher Watts' wife got involved with the MLMs in 2016. I don't believe that for a second. I think Christopher Watts' wife was involved with the MLMs since 2002. That's just my guess. At least since 2007. In my opinion, no doubt since 2009. Can we pull back the curtain, please? According to the statistics in the United States, 99.9% of the people who sign up for product-based multi-level marketing companies fail to ever see a profit. Hardworking. I don't think so. Inspirational? I don't think so. I think Christopher Watt's wife needed help. And I think that it would be very smart for us to examine this case closely in order to try to figure out how other people can be helped when their marriage is falling apart, when they have issues with spending money on multi-level marketing companies, when their child is crying and hungry and they're saying, "Oh, you want a laptop?" Or when they're looking right into the camera and saying that they gave their children lots of Tylenol. Christopher Watt's wife was not perfect. She was human, and she was flawed, because humans are flawed. I think it's time for us to be honest about Christopher Watt's wife's flaws, to accept her as she was. Because if we continue after her death to pretend, then we're continuing after her death to not examine how Bella and Cece could have been safer in their own home. This is not bashing any victim. This is focusing on the fact that 2 children were murdered by one of their parents in what should have been the safety of their own home. This is about the fact that there are many of us who have watched those videos and noticed many alarming warning flags. And if all we're going to do is pretend that she was making big bucks and the big seller of this century, then all we're doing is continuing basically to live in La La Land. In my opinion, Christopher Watt's wife lived in La La Land for many years. And I think he lived there right along with her. Which is fine. That's their choice, right? But when they have babies, it changes things. They did not have the right to drag poor little Bella and Cece with them into La La Land. And in my opinion, we don't have the right now to ignore it.